Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Ento Agricos. Friends, today in this video I will discuss about ICAR-NET Agricultural Entomology 2019's question paper. And in this video I will discuss about remaining 70 questions. As I have already discussed about first 70 questions in our previous video. Friends, the one who didn't gone through that 70 questions, for that you can visit our YouTube channel Ento Agricos, and also I will provide you the link of that video in the description box. So let me discuss about remaining 70 questions. And listen friend, there is one request to all of you. Please go through the complete video so that you can came to know what kind of questions were there in the examination. So now I am going to start with the 71 question, question number 71. So, fungi Verticillium lacini is used for control of what? Uh, it is used for control of aphids, leaf hoppers, mealybugs, and all of the above. So, the correct answer for this is all the above. Next is example of chitin synthesis inhibitors. So, buprofezin, lefoniron, or teflubenzuron. These are the examples of chitin synthesis inhibitors. Next is the term biodiversity hotspot is given by. So this biodiversity hotspot term is given by Norman Myers. Which of the following insect lays eggs by slitting inside the ring on the stem? So the options were trunk borer, stem weevil, stem borer, stem griddler. So the correct answer for this is stem borer. And that is the insect which lays eggs by slitting inside the ring of the stem. Father of biological nomenclature. So the father of biological nomenclature is Carl Linnaeus. A term designating a specimen of opposite sex to holotype is. So the opposite sex to holotype is allotype, whereas holotype is a single specimen designated by a original describer of the form and available to those who want to verify the status of other specimen. And this the specimen of the opposite sex to holotype is allotype. Method used to analyze the dependent variable and a set of independent variable is Poisson regression, multiple linear regression, simple linear regression, or correlation. So the correct answer for this is C, that is simple linear regression. Next is the efficacy of a spray mostly depends upon what? Mean level spray, distribution of spray, total spray solution, and all the above. So this distribution of spray determine the efficacy of the spray. Next is the IPM relies on to reduce the plant protection bill, realistic IPM to reduce the damage load and to optimize the yield. And the last option is all the above. So this IPM, that is integrated pest management, it relies on all these measures, that is they reduce the plant protection bill and realistic IPM and reduce the damage load and to optimize the yield. So the correct answer for this is D, that is all the above. Next is the best self-mountage for silkworm is Chandrika, Netrika, rotary mountage, or plastic mountage. So this mountain is a spinning of cocoon, and this spinning of cocoon, it determines both quality and the quantity of cocoons. So the best self-mountage for silkworm is Chandrika. Next is in insect, the resting potential of nerve axon about. So this is -70 millivolt. Next question is neurotransmitters present in insects. So the neurotransmitters that are present in insects are acetylcholine, L-glutamate, and GABA. Next is cells which nurse the egg cells to grow. So the cell which nurse to egg cell, they are called as trophocytes. Canthradine, an irritating substance producing family. So this substance producing family is Meloidae, and or the insect that produce the canthradine is Blister Beetle, and this beetle cause blister to the skin upon coming in contact. That's why this beetle is known as Blister Beetle. Proctolin in neuropeptide first isolated from. Options were red cotton bug, silkworm, honeybee, and the last is cockroach. So the correct answer for this is cockroach. This proctolin is neuropeptide first isolated from cockroach. Pest which attacks both in field and storages. So this pulse beetle is the pest that attack both in storage and the field conditions. Pest population reappears after some time is called as pest outbreak, pest resurgence, secondary pest outbreak, or the damage boundary. So the correct answer for this is pest resurgence. Whereas this pest outbreak is when an organism which is economically harmful to human being and also increase its population more than ETL. So this is pest outbreak. Whereas in case of secondary pest outbreak, in this an insecticide reduce the attack of one pest but further increase the attack of other pest. So this is secondary pest outbreak. In case of damage boundary, it is the lowest level of pest injury that can be measured, and the level of injury before it cause economic loss is damage boundary. Next is Bavarian is chemically Bavarian is what? So the options were crystal protein, despeptide, triterpenoid, and none of the above. So this is despeptide chemically. Disease transmitted by mosquitoes, and the options were encephalitis, filariasis, yellow fever, and all the above. So the correct answer for this is all the above. Most quality lac strain obtained from. So this quality lac strain, they are obtained from Kusumi strain of lac. Lac composition like lac resins, waxes, dyes, totally percentage of how much? So this is 95%. The silk filament is composed of two fibrillon filaments held together by a cementing layer of. So this silk filament is composed of two fibrillon filament, and this is held together by sericin. Next is of the total silk produced in the country, 90% of 90% of silk is produced from. So this is produced from multivoltine. Disease which is caused by bacteria in silkworm is. So the disease caused by bacteria in silkworm is Fletcheri. Name of the species, that is polyphagus, semi-domestic in nature. So this species is Muga silkworm, and this is semi-domestic. Potato impart resistance to Myges persici, that is potato aphid, due to what? Thick pellicate tissues, waxy layers, density of hairs, and the last option is trichome. So the correct answer for this is trichome, that provides resistance to potato aphid. Next is the royal jelly is the secretion of what? So this royal jelly secretions are of the lateral hypopharyngeal glands of worker honeybees. Question number 98. Vector of little leaf of brinjal. So the vector of the little leaf of brinjal is leaf hopper, and the scientific name of the leaf hopper is Cestus ficetus. Next is red gram sterility mosaic virus is transmitted by. So this red gram sterility mosaic virus is transmitted by mites, and they are scientifically they are the Asaria kazani. Sesamum phyllodes virus transmitted by jacids. So this Sesamum phyllodes, this is the virus that is transmitted by jacid, that is Oroceus albicinctus scientifically. Next is the mycoplasma disease is transmitted by. So this mycoplasma diseases, they are transmitted by aphids, leaf hoppers, both A and B, or none of the above. So these mycoplasma disease transmitted by option is C, that is both aphids and leaf hoppers. As you can already see, these as I have discussed in question number 98, this is also transmitted by leaf hopper, and this is a mycoplasmic disease. Next is, which following component will help to transmission of virus? Options were nucleic acid, protein coat, helper virus, and the last is virions. So the correct answer for this is the helper virus. It helps to transmission of the virus. Next is, which of the following one is most destructive mite in rice? Options were Oligonicus, Schizotetranicus, Stenotarsonemus, and all the above. So the correct answer for this is C, that is Stenotarsonemus, whereas this Oligonicus, this is a mite of the coffee, and this Schizotetranicus, it caused damage in pineapple and asparagus. Mite is polyphagous, common to vegetables and the ornamental crops. So this is Polyphagous tarsonemus. So this polyphagous means the insect which can feed on more than one species of plants. Which of the following is not an acaricide? So the options were calthane, etoxazole, spiromacifan, and the last is acetamiprid. So the correct answer for this is acetamiprid. This acetamiprid, it is used for sucking pest on vegetables and fruit like aphids. Whereas the rest, these calthane, etoxazole, and this spiromacifan, they are used for controlling mites. Next is, which is the percentage of the drying of seeds per grains to get rid of stored pest? So this is 10%. Next question is, Sanjo scale is a pest of what? So this Sanjo scale is a pest of apple. In coconut, root injection technique is used for the management of what? So this, in case of the coconut plants, this root injection technique is used against black-headed caterpillars. Polo beetle is a major pest of. So this polo beetle is a major pest of pepper. T-shaped marking on marble-sized mango fruits is characteristic symptom of. So this T-shaped marking on marble-sized mango fruits is a characteristic symptom of mango nut weevil. Gummosis and the crown toppling in coconut is characteristic symptom of. So this is the symptom of red palm weevil. Insect feeds on silk and developing cobs of maize. So this is Helicoverpa armigera. Silver shoot in paddy is characteristic symptom of. So this is the characteristic symptom of gall fly. Scientific name of the gall fly is Orseolia oryzae. Increased development of the silica content affect the mandibular development of. So the options were rice stem borer, rice leaf folder, rice caseworm, and the last option is all the above. So the correct answer for this is rice stem borer. It gets affected with the silica content. Oryzae associates with brown plant hopper, leaf folder, stem borer, and all the above. So this oryzae associates with the stem borer. The energy is utilized for making fog, smoke, and vapor sprays is. So this thermal energy is used for making fog, smoke, and vapors. Pesticides are better applied to field crops, either in the morning or in the evening, because it is applied during. Because if we apply them during afternoon time or during the hot hours, it may endanger the foliage. That's why they are applied during early in the morning or in the evening. And in early in the morning or in the evening time, the activity of bees is also less, whereas during the afternoon time they are at the peak level. Droplet spray is known as aerosol spray. So the size for that is 1 to 50 microns. Nozzle used for producing mist. So this is blast nozzle. Use the resistant varieties in IPM. So the use of the resistant varieties in integrated pest management is the example of the cultural control. Which of the following is not a cultural practice for the pest suppression? So the options were crop rotation, intercropping, time of sowing, and the last is hand picking. So the correct answer for this is hand picking, as this hand picking is a mechanical method, whereas the rest of the method, that is crop rotation, intercropping, and time of sowing, they are the cultural control methods. Trimid lure is the lure for Ceratisis capitate, that is Mediterranean fruit fly. Tool is used to measure the behavior of insect toward the order source. So the tool which is used to measure the behavior of insect toward the order source is known as the wind tunnel. Next question was when the larva molts into pupa, the concentration of juvenile hormone. So this concentration of juvenile hormone, it decreases when larva molt into pupa. Next is the maximum number of insect biotype is observed in what? So they are observed in Hasian fly, and the total number of the biotype observed in the Hasian fly are 28 in number. The occurrence of the asparagine in minute quantities was considered to be the primary cause resistance to brown plant hopper in rice variety. So this was the Mudgu rice variety. The non-preference of the plant resistance to insects is known as. So this is known as the antizoonosis. This is another name for the non-preference. What is the mode of action of neonicotinoid? So the mode of action of neonicotinoid is They are the nicotinic acetylcholine receptor agonist. Next is an insecticide having LD50 10,000 single dose to rats classified as. The options were the highly toxic, practically harmless, lightly toxic, and the D option is somewhat toxic. So the correct answer for this is somewhat toxic. Method most commonly used for determination of YSA. Options were Secknater-O'Reilly, Abbott's method, Finney's method, Henderson-Tilton's method. So the correct answer for this is Abbott's formula. In sorghum, intercropping with cowpea pulses is the management practice for. The options were shoot fly, stem borer, sorghum midge, earhead bug. So the correct answer for this is stem borer. The pest with white grubs lays eggs. So these white grubs, they lay eggs singly in loose soil. Next is in sugarcane earthing up is the management practice for. So this earthing up in sugarcane is the management practice for the insect that is early shoot borer. In sugarcane, biological control use of the entomopathogenic nematodes for. So the options were Ceratophaga lanicera, Scirpophaga nivelli, or Scirpophaga indicus, and the D option is Holotrichia serrate. So the correct answer for this is Holotrichia serrate, that is white grubs. They are controlled using entomopathogenic nematodes in sugarcane. Webbing of leaves in groundnut is a characteristic symptom of. So this webbing of leaf is a characteristic symptom of leaf miner. Phytotoxemia causing insect. So this phytotoxemia causing insect is tea mosquito bug. Scientific name of rust red floor beetle. So the scientific name of the rust red floor beetle is Tribolium castaneum. Smallest storage damaging insect. So this is Cryptolestis minutus, and this is also known as the flat green beetle. Next is a crungin. Active principle present in Pongamia glabra is what? So this is Furanophrevonol. So the last question was technique used for the males trapping and reducing the reproductive ability of females. So this is male annihilation technique and the mating disruption. So friends, these were the questions and their answers for ICAR-NET Entomology 2019 paper. I hope you all will like the video. So keep supporting. Thank you. Jai Hind. And don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel and hit the bell button. Thank you friends. Jai Hind.